You may find it hard to believe, but then it's true. Some will say it's funny.
Okay.
I came to a realization today when I looked at how much technology had impacted our lives.
I'd love to hear more.
Do you realize that technology influences every aspect of our lives? For instance, I used electric shaver, listened to the headline news on radio, and made calls to clients and colleagues of mine on cell phone. You know what I discovered? It dawned on me that all of these, I mean, the electric shaver, the radio, the cell phone, are all devices created to make life easier for people.
That's very true because our lives have been conditioned by technology.
You also share that thinking?
Very true because, and the great thing is the fact that technology has also positively influenced transportation.
How do you mean?
Watch me. Today on the show, we'll be discussing Intelligent Transport System, ITS, where technology meets transportation in upgrading your Lagos transportation experience.
I am Obafemi Craig.
I am Kate Harmony. First, we'll take the news update.
Welcome to the news update on Lamata FR. The Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, Lamata, has commenced the process of relocating the Anyogbunre market from their location at Ikorodu roundabout to a newly constructed modernized market at Oliwo Odika near Agric bus stop in Ikorodu. The relocation of the market became necessary to accommodate the design for the newly completed BRT extension project from Mile 12 to Ikorodu town. The team from Lamata last week commenced the verification of the project affected persons as it concerned the market working with all the different market associations operating within the market. Professor Kayode Taiwo, Deputy Director, Safeguard at Lamata, said the verification exercise has become necessary in order to ensure that all traders were carried along and allocated space at the almost completed market. He said this was in fulfillment of the promise made by Lamata at the commencement of the project that all traders within the market legitimately allotted space will be accommodated at the new market. He commended the traders and the various market associations for their support and understanding, stating that Lamata had remained true to its promise of not displacing the trader at the roundabout even while construction work were in progress. Managing Director of Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, Lamata, Dr. Dayo Mobriola, had at one of the stakeholders' fora assured that the Anyogbunre market will be accommodated at its present location until the completion of the new market at Oliwo Odika. The new market is built with requisite facilities such as car park, good drainage system, well-paved road, toilet facilities, and a creche to make it comfortable for traders and their patrons. The mechanism for implementing an intelligent transport system, ITS, in all transport operations under the regulation of Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, Lamata, has been set in motion. This follows the opening of bids submitted by interested contractors to implement the system recently in Lagos in accordance with World Bank procurement standard. And that ends the news update.
Basically, what Lamata does is to coordinate public transportation in Lagos State, and we came up with a transport master plan.
Developed together with the World Bank, the objective of this plan is finding long-lasting solutions for the problem of transportation in Lagos. Currently under its first steps of development, the plan has already proven itself a big success, dramatically increasing the connectivity in a city in continuous expansion and enjoying an unparalleled demographic and economic growth.
Our responsibility is to ensure that we provide the necessary infrastructure to meet the growth, to improve the quality of life, to improve the standard of living, and to make Lagos a vibrant and livable city in years to come.
Lamata.
Keeping Lagos moving.
Lagos, my home. With Lamata, Lagos is changing for the...
Public and private transportation in developed cities like London, New York, Paris, Tokyo, to mention a few, is an effective and an interesting meet between travel and technology. This is largely because of a system called the Intelligent Transportation System, ITS. Good news is, Lamata is implementing it in Lagos.
And what does this mean to you, the road users? It means you can go online to see the best routes to your destination, areas to avoid because of traffic congestions, and you can also get information on bus and train arrival time and on the accurate amount of time you can take to get to your destination, dependent though on the routes and mode of transportation you so choose.
Intelligent Transportation System will see to the installation of CCTV cameras in the buses and at the bus stops to make you feel secure, and speed cameras to ensure that vehicles maintain the required speed limit. And that is just the tip of the iceberg. To enlighten us on the implementation of the Intelligent Transportation System, ITS, and its takeoff in Lagos is Dr. Desmond Amiegbebo, the Deputy Director, Bus Services, Lamata. You're welcome, and it's good to see you again.
Thank you very much.
So, Dr. Amiegbebo, what is Intelligent Transport System?
Well, Intelligent Transport System is the application of computer-based system in the management and operations of buses, trains, ferries, to ensure maximum efficiency in the system.
Okay, but then it comes with different packages.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I tried to check it out online. I saw that it comes with a certain device that should be able to capture plate numbers, to monitor traffic and different things. So what are the modules you intend to implement for the bus operations under Lamata's regulation?
Well, ITS is, that is Intelligent Transport System is quite wide. It had a lot of modules.
Yeah.
But we are concentrating on 7 modules for now.
Okay.
Number 1 is the database public transportation system. Module 2, the AVS system.
Okay.
Module 3 is the display system, the LED, that will be solar powered.
Okay.
Then module 4 will be the central intelligence system. Then module 5 will deal with the communication aspect of it, that is APN, and that is the private subscriber like MTN and what have you. Then the next module will be the bus control center, because we want to be able to view the activities of this vehicle on the road, able to call driver when you are embarking on unauthorized route. We're able to see the vehicle. We're able to notice harsh braking, route deviation, overspeeding, recklessness, and what have you.
How will ITS aid transport operators in their operations and Lamata in transport regulations?
Well, the Intelligent Transport System will enable the operators to monitor drivers' driving behavior. It's going to enable them to monitor their fleet in terms of fleet performance, because the ITS is going to be generating performance report, productivity report, fleet productivity report, crew productivity report. They will be able to also, the part of the ITS to enhance engine performance, fuel economy, maintenance of the vehicles. So in terms of efficiency, it's going to actually help the operators to be more efficient in the deployment, in the scheduling, rostering of crew, buses, amongst others. Now, looking at Lamata as a regulator, the ITS is going to help us in planning, in terms of data, capturing of data, knowing how many people are using the service, and it will enable us to advise the operator whether to to increase the number of vehicles being deployed or otherwise.
Okay, in some other places, you could get information on the state of traffic on the road. Now, we want to know, would the ITS you intend to implement enable me, for instance, to check traffic or to just go online, watch a video and check traffic condition on Ikorodu Road, for instance?
Yeah, like I said earlier, these things are in packages, they're in module. That module that's to do with incident management, knowing traffic condition. That is not the immediate concern of what the project or what we are concentrating on right now.
Right now.
Yes.
So with the ITS, can I buy my ticket online?
Not really.
How do you mean?
Yes, because what is going to still happen is you are going to be using your Lagos Connect card, because the part of the ITS module is the e-ticketing mode. You should be able to support the electronic ticketing. But to buy online, that means we have to graduate into open loop system. These things are we have to.
What do you mean by open?
Yeah, because
system?
when you are now, when everybody can now access ticketing outside what is the physical view of anybody, that it becomes open. And you remember, since we started implementing the e-ticketing, we kept on saying we are implementing the closed loop system. At least you can't use it for other. You can't use it in the restaurant for now. You can't use the card to buy any other thing outside boarding the buses. So, but it's bit by bit.
What is the ITS? The one you're implementing, what is it going to solve? What problem, or what is it meant for?
Not what ITS, the current ITS is meant to address, is to address specific operational deficiencies, i.e. scheduling.
Okay.
With this ITS, scheduling will be more efficient. On the part of the operators, you have the fleet management suite that will help them to monitor the performance of the vehicle, generate report on crew behavior, and also with this ITS, the back end, that is the control center, can view feed operation.
Okay.
When the driver is driving recklessly, you can talk to the driver. You can halt the driver, make exchange of crew. If the driver needs to be disciplined, that can be done. Then on the part of the passengers as well. When you get to the bus shelter, as it is today, you don't know when the next bus is arriving. But with this ITS, on the screen display, you will know next bus arrival, and it will enable you to plan your trip. And one key component of this ITS is the virtual mobile application. That means with smartphone, you can be able to know vehicle timetabling. You can be able to know when the various routes that the ITS is covering, when is the next bus going to arrive. You can plan your journey. So these are the concentrations of the immediate ITS that we are deploying.
So how secure are the equipment you're deploying?
You know, one thing we have done in this project was to carry out a lot of audits that had to do with environment, that had to do with issues on how this thing is going to be affected. So one of the key features that of the equipment we are deploying is vandal-proof. They have to be vandal-proof, and that is what we are looking at in terms of
vandal-proof.
Yeah, vandal-proof, tamper-proof. You can't vandalize. You can't vandalize it. It's vandal-proof, and also weather-proof, because we are in a tropical environment. We're talking about rain. For example, the solar system mounting design for the LED. We have the wind resistant pressure. Let's assume there is a wind, a storm, and what have you. The level of wind that the system will be able to resist. So there are a lot of security features that the components that are being deployed will come with.
Now, let's look at the issue of maintenance. It's a bane of sustainability of our infrastructure. So in this concern, how could we ensure that the ITS will be sustainable?
Yes, what we have done is the various respondents to our bid. One of the key qualifying factors is that for the next 1 year, the supplier or the contractor or the preferred bidder that is going to eventually install this system for the next 1 year is going to maintain the equipment, which is renewable. So that is part of the considerations.
Okay, knowing that we have other modes of public transportation that are coming on board, the light rail is the first phase of the first phase is almost completed. And how scalable is this ITS being proposed by Lamata?
Yeah, you know, the main thing you are looking at is this central intelligence, because it's hosted in the cloud. It is scalable, depends on what you want to achieve. For example, if you, the one we are deploying can support about 200 routes. Okay. Once more routes are added, you expand. It's a hosted, it's pay as you go. If you want to increase it to accommodate 5,000 buses, 100,000 buses, it's just to make sure you pay more. So what is going to happen is when the rail comes on board, since the central intelligence system is hosted in the central intelligence is hosted in the cloud. So what you just do is to gather data for the rail operation and then export them.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is Lamata FR. When we return, our esteemed audience will share their thoughts and ask questions. Do please stay with us.
Eko Akete, Lagos, my home. With Lamata, Lagos is changing for the...
You're welcome back to the program. We are still discussing the Intelligent Transport System, ITS, with the Deputy Director, Bus Services, Lamata, Dr. Desmond Amiyegbebo. And we still have our esteemed and lovely audience with us today. It's been an interesting and educative topic. Do you agree with me? Yes. So the floor is now open for you to ask your questions or make your comments.
Now, we are talking of ITS. And we can see that most time the bus shelters are down. They are broken down either by vehicles, heavy trucks, or they are dilapidated. Okay. So how can we assure the passengers that when you get to the shelter, you will see your bus schedule?
The ITS implementation is divided into two phases. I don't know if you've been to, from my 12 to Ikorodu recently. You discover the construction that is going on. There are some engineering design that that are being done to ensure that access to the BRT lane is limited, and that is where the ITS is going to start. Now, on the bus shelters here, there is a plan to upgrade the bus shelter. If you are very observant, you discover that the BRT lane itself has been undergoing some upgrade for some time now. And that is the first phase of the infrastructure upgrade. There are the design, the detailed design for the upgrade of the bus shelter. Some bus shelter is going to be extended because we are aware that the capacity of some of the bus shelters are quite below the demand, and therefore it requires expansion, upgrade, and a whole lot of other things are being done. However, the immediate implementation of the ITS will start with the extension, the BRT extension from my 12 to Ikorodu. Now, in response also to the e-ticketing, this ITS has an e-ticketing module. It is in a bid to address some of the early problems of the current ETS implementation that ITS is now providing a broader strategic solution to the e-ticketing system.
My name is Ayabami Ajayi. What about if someone is not using smartphone? Is there a code to send to?
Like a short code?
Like yes.
Yeah, absolutely. There's SMS short code you can use to send. I mean, you can send if you are not using smart code, what it simply means that you're going to have a limited application. You're going to have limited benefits to the virtual channels. However, you can send your SMS and what have you.
Well, to you, our esteemed audience, we say thank you for coming. Dr. Desmond Amiyegbebo, any final comments?
To our esteemed users of our regulated bus services. I want to say that this solution is meant to address some of the inadequacies or inefficiencies that are being currently witnessed in the service or in the operation of the BROT and the BFS scheme. So as we get this system on board, we want to solicit for cooperation, understanding. Error margins may be small, marginal, or the case may be, but whichever way, we want to solicit for the understanding of the commuting public so that we can move Lagos together.
Thank you so much, Dr. Amir, for being part of the matter of art today. Stay with us. We'll be right back after the break.
Lagos, my home. With Lamata, Lagos is changing for the
Àlejò wa láti iléeṣẹ́ Lamata lórí ètò wa tòní ti yànnàná lórí ohun tí àwọn olóyìnbó ń pè ní intelligent transport system, ètò ọ̀tun tí ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ti gbé kalẹ̀ wá fún wa. ITS yìí tí ó máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti ojú ọ̀nà mile 12 sí Ìkòròdú máa mú ìrọ̀rùn wá bá wa lórí ètò ọkọ̀ èrò, reluwé àti BRT. Ní báyìí aláǹfààní láti lè máa ṣe ètò dáadáa lórí lílọ àti jíjáde wa lójoojúmọ́. Wọ́n rọ̀ wá pé ká ní sùúrù lórí ètò ọ̀tun tí ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó gbé wá fún wa yìí.
Our visitor today from Lamata don't carry the one wey most people they call intelligent transport system come meet us for here. This ITS we go first start from mile 12 reach Ikorodu. Now to help plan our public transport, whether we want use railway, BRT, or other movement for Lagos State, now make everything they go siriri wiriri. Now you go feel plan your waka, know where you want go, the road where you want to go, and the time where BRT go take land for your bus stop. He come beg us, say make we cool with temper, make we follow government for this new one where they don't carry come or now make our movement for Lagos State make it no get wahala.
If you live in Lagos and use the roads as a driver, passenger or pedestrian, you are so important to us. Please send your questions, comments, suggestions to any of the following.
Thank you again for being with us on Lamata Have Hour today. Everyone in our audience will go home with a Lagos Connect card. So now, if you're in the studio with us or you're watching us on TV or on the net, we'd like to let you know that we are grateful and inspired by your participation.
In the words of Orrin Woodward would said, if you aren't loyal to the few, you won't be blessed with the many. Lamata is hugely efficient because you're a blessing we never take for granted. I am Obafemi Craig.
I am Kate Harmony.
Lamata.
Lagos, my home. With Lamata, Lagos is changing for the best. BRT lanes, modern rail